If you're putting lots of effort into content marketing, then you want to make sure that your content is actually reaching your audience. So that's why today we are talking about what is the best social platform for today's businesses to be on. Let's jump right into it. If you're new here, my name is Liz and I help coaches and consultants add video to their business. Be sure to subscribe so that you never miss any of my future content. Now, many of my clients in the past have agonized for a really long time about which is the perfect social media platform for them. I think when we look at all the different platforms, we feel like there's going to be one golden ticket to seeing success on social media. And sometimes we assume that we can do that just by picking the perfect platform. In fact, there's no magic rule like that, and different platforms work well for certain types of businesses, and other platforms work well for certain types of audiences. So everything that I'm going to be telling you in today's video should be taken with a grain of salt. But I do think that there is one platform that is going to give you a little bit more of an edge over some of the others. So I'm going to discuss with you why that might be the case and give you some pointers for how you can get started with that one. So let's jump right into it. Now, first and foremost, let me say that video is king. So no matter which social media platform you are going to choose to put your business on, it should be one that includes video. If you're looking for a platform that doesn't have video because you just don't want to show up on camera, then you are going to be making a mistake, my friend. Even think about platforms like Twitter, now known as X. There used to be a time when it was all just short form text there. So people who didn't like to make videos would show up on Twitter just with their few short tweets. But even now, Twitter is full of video. People are posting little video snippets there, and those snippets are getting a ton of traction. So it shows that even on platforms where text has been the predominant feature, video is still gaining ground there. So be sure that whatever platform you pick and choose at the end has some ability to put out videos both in short and long form content. Now, let me tell you right away at the beginning of this video so that I don't have to waste any of your time, that the platform that I'm going to recommend you as a business owner get on is Instagram. Now, to be transparent, I was very late with getting on Instagram. Practically all of my friends had Instagram before me. All the businesses that I was following had Instagram, and I was not even following them there. I was just following their Facebook pages, and if they had a YouTube account, I'd be watching some of their videos. It's only after I opened a business myself and I was doing research about which platforms I should be on is when I started looking deeper into Instagram. Instagram has changed a lot over the last couple of years, but I think that they've just gotten better more than anything else. So in today's video, I'm going to go over what are the different considerations you should keep in mind when you are picking the best platform for you, and I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why I think Instagram is going to be it. Now remember that using social media for your business is different from using it for your personal brand. You might have had a Facebook profile for years, just like me, where we're posting random photos and musings, and we're not really that concerned about whether people are looking at it or not. However, with your business, you want to make sure that you actually approach it from a different lens. You have to have certain goals in mind so that you can continually be bringing in new leads, getting visibility to your brand, and then of course converting those people into paying customers. That's the whole goal of using social media for your business. So even though all of the platforms allow you different ways to get that done, I do believe that Instagram is the platform that gives you the greatest chance of getting it done. That's because there's three things that you need to keep in mind when you are picking your social platform for your business. One is having a variety of different types of media that you can use. The second is having access to your customer. And the third way is having direct communication with your customer. If you can find a social platform that allows you to have those three, then your business is going to have the greatest chance of seeing success with that platform. Now, let's be clear. When I say success, I don't mean specifically that you have the greatest chance of having 100,000 or 1,000,000 followers on that account. That might never be the case. However, you will have the greatest chance of success in terms of bringing in more leads and bringing in more sales. And that's what we want to do as a business. So I really believe that Instagram is the platform that ticks all of those boxes. It allows you to get all of these things done. So let's talk about what exactly that means. Now with Instagram, you are allowed to be as creative as you like because you've got access to so many different formats of content that you can post there. For example, you can post photos, you can post text, you can do carousels, which allows you to have more information within one post itself. You can do live streams by yourself. You can do live streams with another person. You can do live streams in a group. You can do stories, you can do reels. So there's so many different types of content that you can post. You are not pigeonholed into always putting out the same type of content. So not only does this allow you to be more creative because you can think of different ways of reaching your audience, but it allows your audience to learn from you in different ways. Sometimes you can post things that are not video and then they can learn from you that way. Other times you can post video-based content. It can be long form or short form, so they can learn from you that way. So you cover all of the bases when it comes to multimedia content on Instagram. When you look at a lot of the other platforms, you don't get that flexibility. You can't do all of those same things on YouTube, for example, or on Pinterest, or even on LinkedIn. Even though LinkedIn and Facebook have a lot of these same features, it's not as easy to go live with a partner or to go live in a group. Instagram stories and reels are well known for getting pushed out all across the internet, whereas the same is not applicable for Facebook reels or for LinkedIn stories, for example. So this is why every person that's a business owner can start with Instagram. You don't have to be video savvy as soon as you start because you can do text, you can do photos, you can do other type of graphics. Imagine the first type of platform that you got on was TikTok. Other than video, what else could you do there? And that too, vertical form video. So when you start with Instagram, you have access to all these different formats of content that you could put out, which makes it really easy for you as a content creator and a business owner to show up. And it allows your audience to always be seeing different types of stuff from your content. Now, another really great thing about Instagram for business owners is that it makes it really easy for your customers to access the things that you are offering. There's some platforms where you feel like you have to go to the ends of the earth in order to actually buy something from that person or to find out how to actually purchase their products. And in the end, you have to send them an email or send them a phone call or do any of those things. And Instagram doesn't make it tough like that. You can use so many different types of links on Instagram. For example, the ones that are in your bio or the ones that you can add to reels or to your stories. So with just one click, your lead can just find out more information about something that you are talking about or offering, go directly to that checkout page or that landing page or that external website, and then get more information. This is such an invaluable tool. You're never in a situation where your lead has to look all across the internet trying to figure out how they can actually work with you. Not only that, but Instagram really makes it easy for your leads to shop directly on Instagram because of their shoppable posts and their shoppable tags. So if you're a product-based business, it's even easier. You don't have to send people to all sorts of different sites. Just with one click, they can see what you offer and they can just click and go directly and buy it. So this is a really handy thing for you as a business owner, as well as for your customer. The amount of friction and barriers in order to go from being an interested lead to being a paying customer is actually very minimal. Now we're interrupting this video so that I can remind you to subscribe. I think you should do that first. And if you want to get started with video sooner rather than later, be sure to look in the description below for a few links to resources that I can send you so that you can get started with video this week. Check it out in the description and I will send you all the information right away. Now let's get back to our video. Now, if you're a person who's considering paid advertising at any point in your marketing strategy, consider for yourself the fact that Instagram is owned by Meta, which is Facebook, and they have more data on anyone in the world except maybe Google. So when you are using Instagram, you are able to get valuable information about your clients, and Meta, Facebook, is tracking all of this stuff in the background. So that one day when you decide to run paid ads, they've got a lot of information already. This can really help you to target your ads in a way that it's getting in front of the right people. The worst thing in the world is putting money into ads and then having those ads shown to people who are not at all relevant to your audience. It's a waste for those people watching it, and it's a waste of your money, and the people who actually need your service never end up seeing that paid advertising. So when you use Instagram, it becomes really easy to set up Instagram ads and even to boost posts if that's something that you're interested in. And then of course you can do all of the same on Facebook as well, since that's the parent company. So this makes paid advertising quite a bit easier. And not only that, but you can ensure that your content is getting in front of other Instagram users who are probably truly interested in the thing that you have to offer. Now, one of the best ways to build relationships with people and to get in front of new audiences is to live stream. And every platform nowadays allows you to live stream in some way or other. But what I like about Instagram is that it is so easy. There is a private mode for live streaming so that you can spend time learning how to live stream and get really comfortable in front of the camera before you ever actually go live in public. It is easy to just add on a guest at any point in your live stream, so you can do interviews with each other, or you can just add somebody on just to have a chat about a topic that you're already talking about. You can even add multiple people into a group. So they have made live streaming super easy and super flexible, and it really benefits the audience that is watching that. None of the other platforms have made it this easy. Every other platform requires that you either use a third-party app so that you can do live streaming, or it just allows you to live stream yourself with a lot of lagging in the meantime. So Instagram has made it very easy and fun to do this, which allows you, again, to directly access your customer. When your client and your lead knows that they can see you live in a live video environment, they can drop questions into the chat, this all makes a difference. It helps to build your credibility and your authority. They feel like they can see you in real time. You're a real person. You're not just a name behind your brand. And that again helps to establish that relationship between you and your audience. And last but definitely not least, one of the most important reasons that I think business owners should be using Instagram nowadays is because it is so easy for your leads to connect with you just through direct message. Imagine if you have a YouTube channel or a podcast and somebody hears something that they're really interested in. If they want to reach out to you, they have to dig up your email address or find some other way to reach you, maybe through your website or your social medias. Even though I love podcasting and of course love YouTube, the fact that they make it so hard to just connect with people in real time is kind of a bit of a pain. So Instagram and Facebook and even LinkedIn are great platforms for that. On Instagram, when you set up a service like ManyChat, for example, you can just ask people to DM you one single word and set up the automation so that that person can receive a free resource or receive some more information or sign up for something. It is so wonderful how easy and streamlined the DM service in Instagram is. If you are reaching out to people on a daily basis and people are engaging back with you in your DMs, they have a higher likelihood of working with you at some point because you are having conversations with them. You are talking to them about the things that they are working on, and you are offering your suggestions about how you can be helpful to them on their journey. So those are conversations you're having in real time. It is a form of networking and connection building. So when somebody one day finally needs that service that you have, they are far more likely to reach out to you, who they've already had DM conversations with, than some random person on the internet that they've never talked to. So this is what the power of a DM is. Many of my clients have come to me after years of sending me DMs once every 3 or 4 months about my different pieces of content. DMs make you almost feel like the next door neighbor. It is someone that you are in regular contact with. So finally, when that service is needed, then it becomes really easy to reach out to you. So even though I think that every social platform at this point offers so much to entrepreneurs and business owners, Instagram is definitely one that I think you should check out. Even though people say that the Instagram algorithm is a nightmare, and in some respects I do agree with that, if you use Instagram the right way, keeping in mind the strategies for business, you can absolutely build a loyal following of people who are interested in what you have to talk about. It has not become so saturated yet the way that Facebook has with ads that you can't even find your ideal customer or that they can't find you. People are still finding each other on Instagram and finding ways to work with each other and collaborate and build relationships. So you should definitely check it out and let me know in the comments below if Instagram is the platform of your choice or if there's a different one that you recommend. So if you like this video, I hope that you will give it a like, share it with one of your friends. Don't forget to subscribe because every single Tuesday, I bring you a new video teaching you how you can add video to your business. So until next time, take care.